Hi guys, let's look at creating a Christmas scissor skill activity book for kids in Affinity Designer on the Windows PC, and it's mostly for printing with KDP. Now I call it a Christmas scissor skills book because they're little cutouts that you can cut out with your scissors and kind of a Christmassy theme. Now this is designed, this one, for the Windows PC, and it uses downloadable graphics available from Envato. Downloading your first interior collection, the headline here, there are a number of Christmas book interiors you can download from the providers like Creative Fabrica, which is where I'm sourcing my interiors from. All the links can be found in the description below this video. Of course, there are many other types of interiors as well, and we'll look at those later. For now, let's start with the Christmas Scissor Skills book for kids. Now, what's in the bundle? If you've downloaded and unpacked the bundle, this is what this bundle contains. Let's explore the files and see how we use them in Affinity Designer. You will see in this particular instance there are PDF and PNG files. For Designer, we want the PDF files. You could use the PNG files if you wanted to, but it's a lot of extra work. So let's now load our file into Designer and have a look at the images. Select New, Open from the cloud and navigate to your folder containing the files you just downloaded. So if your interface is slightly different, what you're opening, your files and open from the cloud. So find where you left your folder containing the files and select the PDF file. You'll be presented with the screen you see here. 26 pages, just nice. Keep in mind, if you have an even number of pages, it will make life a lot easier at printing time, although these pages will be cut out eventually. First, we need to adjust the document bleed settings. Go to the layers and select all of the layers. That's the artboards. Next, go to File, Document Setup in the toolbar. Next, select Bleed. If your documents are set to points as the units, type in 9 points. That's 0.125 inches, a standard bleed size. You can change your units here to inches or millimetres if you prefer. You can see I've got all the layers selected there, and I have inches selected in the document units, but you could leave it at points, whichever suits you. If you now enlarge, zoom in on your project, you will see the bleed border around each selected page. This is page 2 artboard, for example, showing the bleed, and all of them are the same. They show the bleed when you highlight them. You should make each page reflect your own name or business so that it individualises your work. KDP will reject it if it thinks you have just copied and pasted it. You could add more pages with a nice coloured cover and a dedication page even. Perhaps a list of illustrations, perhaps something at the back telling people where you are and who you are. Now, in export mode, this can be a bit fiddly, but in export mode, select PDF and select the option for PDF Press Ready. It's the only option that will enable bleed. Set the area to selection only. See, you've still got all those layers selected. You still have them all selected, right? And you can see in there the preset is PDF Press Ready, 300 DPI. You can just leave that, but the include bleed is ticked, and I always use preview export when complete. So it comes up on the screen and you can see what you've exported. And the area is selection only. Now sometimes when you change one of these, the preset will disappear. So just fiddle around until you've got all of those options on the screen. Now, upon export, your document will be exported and each page will be 8.5 by 11 inches, a fairly standard size. The document prints out as pages, just as you like, and you can see the left-hand side there. There's all the pages listed down the left-hand side. Now to send it to KDP and see what happens. So fill in your usual details. This is the login to KDP. You've logged in and you're going to produce a paperback. You might have to register first, but that's free and only takes a minute or two. Or you can simply print out your book on your printer for the kids to enjoy now. Maybe you don't want to print it on KDP. Maybe you're in a schoolroom and you just want to print a few of these for the children. KDP, pick black and white. And you also want a free KDP ISBN. I just had a bit of a problem reading that little line. Get the size right. Now it's black and white interior. It's 8.5 by 11. The bleed, PDF only. Don't try and send it up with no bleed. They'll send it back to you. And the paperback cover finish is matte. It's a matte type. You don't want glossy. Upload your PDF file. Make sure bleed is checked. And KDP will complain if you don't. And you can see there, manuscript Scissor Skills PDF uploaded successfully. Use their cover creator. Don't try and do your own. They've got a really excellent cover creator. So use that one to create a cover for the book. And the cover can be colour. Now you can see what I've done there. I've used one of their colour designs and angled the text a little bit. It's all done. It's all a template. You just put the words in. Christmas Scissor Skills for Kids, 26 pages. Landscape images work best. You'll have trouble if you select portrait. Tap to remove the placeholder text on the back page, or if you like, write your own. You can see the back pages on the left there, and I've removed all the text from that. This is just a 26-page Scissor Skills. The book's going to be cut to pieces. Now wait for KDP to finish processing your files. Don't rush this. You must wait. If errors occur, it's best to catch them now. And you can see Launch Cover Creator is green, cover uploaded successfully, and the manuscript above it uploaded successfully. And you can see there's a green border and a tick in there, which tells you it's been done properly. Now, Launch Preview, that's the next one. Tap on Launch Preview. You really need to see this. Load it up, have a look at your book. Both files processed without problems. So far, so good. And that's what you had to wait for. You had to wait till there's no more messages. The green box around manuscript is complete on its own. And the cover is uploaded and complete, and you can see the cover. When both files are green to go, then click Preview and wait. It can take a few minutes usually. Looks okay? No error messages. You'll get a lot of messages down the side about quality check. Just have a read through that. It doesn't harp. Looks okay. Click Approve and wait for a moment. Check the summary that comes up next. It's important. Everything's uploaded. Yes. There's a price that you've put in. The printing costs are $2.15. That's what it'll cost to print your book. Save and continue. The next, last tab, page comes up where you set the pricing. You're using a KDP ISBN, so you're limited to their distribution, but that's okay. Still millions of viewers. Put a price in there and you're ready to go. Now it's time to take a deep breath and hit publish your paperback book. Close the summary window, you're done. How easy was that? And every bit of it done on the iPad. Your book will go into review, which can take a few days usually. Over Christmas, KDP closes for holidays, but usually just a few days. So, thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. See you in the next video, folks. Enjoy.